The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan, I'm out of ideas as far as episodes are concerned, so I'm just going to go ahead and copy Doug Loves Movies. Let's do this thing.
Shall we play a game?
Welcome to another episode of Nude Clan. I am Joe. Frozen in the between world. I don't know what the fuck is going on there.
I don't know.
Our Twitch stream is just fucking up. Wow. I'm a frozen face.
Yeah, you are.
It's a
God, I'm not pointing my face towards Caleb. I hate seeing the back of my neck like that.
Yeah.
Are you guys seeing? Yeah, we're seeing now. Okay, so just verified, we can now see the Twitch feed as well. But Joe's frozen in time.
I am Joe.
I'm Caleb.
This is Cameron.
Caleb Schweiss.
And today, ladies and gentlemen, I have ripped off Doug Loves Movies and created our own Nude Clan game. And we will be playing that because there was absolutely no possible way that I could have finished Last Guardian this week. So
No possible way?
No possible.
I mean, I got the game this week.
Right.
If I had quit my job and didn't go to school, Cameron, I could have beat the game.
Okay.
That's true. There is a possible way to get that game done. Yeah, that's true.
Is your job more important or is the podcast more important?
My job. What? Until the podcast can make me enough money, the job is more important, unfortunately.
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. I mean, I am here every week regardless. Of course, I say every week, but then I've missed a couple. But anyway. What has everybody been playing?
Last Guardian, some Battlefield 1, and some Overwatch.
Sweet. How's that Overwatch treating you?
It's good. It's good. I get to play the game around every time I play.
And he just does
every
time
he plays. He never, not every round, but every time I play, I get
so every 8-hour session of gameplay, you get one round,
like 2-hour sessions.
Okay.
Yes.
No, not necessarily the best. Just he made a play that was noteworthy.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he was the best player of that round.
Okay. Although I usually am.
All right.
Just say.
Do we have to keep every pen in here? Like, it doesn't matter if it's near the grave. Caleb keeps the pen.
It's because
and then inevitably I grab it to use it.
That's a cat pen. If you look at it, it's got the markings of the Wayland.
I know, man. But like every single
works,
mechanical pencil that I don't know. Let's find out. It
Look
works.
at that. See?
Every mechanical pencil too. It always has the end chewed off for some fucking reason.
I don't know. Well, that's...
And you've decided that you keep mechanical pencils, but you don't keep lead for them. You keep lead for a different size of pencil.
That was
there is a pencil that will.
I was totally perplexed. I was just totally perplexed at Joe. That was like the first time he's ever used a mechanical pencil.
Oh, yeah, we had to explain to him how the lead worked.
Yeah, how do we get the lead?
Well, it's not the first time I've used a mechanical pencil. It's the first time I've filled a mechanical pencil. The only time I've ever had to use a mechanical pencil is when I've been forced to.
You know, I really miss. I miss those.
How about we take everything bad about both pencils and pens and put it into one device?
the
We'll call
ultimate
it the
writing
mechanical
experience.
No.
pencil.
See, the cool thing about the mechanical pencil is that you always have a fine point that you never have to sharpen it. It's just always there.
Yeah, but the lead breaks more easily than I don't know.
Only if you make it
fucking
too
ham-
long.
What's the easiest thing in the universe to break?
If you fucking ham
Caleb's
fist
spirit.
everything, need to write
That's not
word.
true.
Oh shit! I broke it again.
Well, I think the real problem we have here is that he writes faster than he types, so pencils are like really useful. For me, like I usually just type everything up, so like having a pen is like
Yeah, but then you don't have a fucking printer.
that's true. Yeah, I have to email it to
If we
another
have
place.
to use something for the show, I mean, one option is, okay, all of us spend $1,200 on an iPad, or maybe even more than that. I have no idea how much iPads cost, and we can use it all for the shows. That would be
They were
great.
like $800 once.
Or, use good old paper and pen. No one ever calls it paper and mechanical fucking pencil. Because mechanical pencils
People call it
suck.
paper and pencil. Paper and pencil.
Who says paper and
Ink
pencil?
pot,
what I've heard,
ink
yeah.
pot, and parchment. Let's be original here.
But you know what I miss? I miss those cartridge pencils. You know, the ones we have all those like lead cartridges that you can pull out and stick in the top again to get a new one,
Oh, I remember
a fresh
those,
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, those were fun.
I have no idea what the fuck you're
those
talking
are
about.
weird.
It's like you have this like plastic tube full of like these separate just like lead tips, and you could write with it, and then once you got to the nub you could just remove it and push it through the top of it, and then pushes the fresh nub out.
What the fuck is the point?
I love it when you talk about nubs.
Yeah, those
And the
fresh
point is
nubs.
you're
You're just saying the mechanical pencil is the pinnacle of technology for
Yeah.
for that kind of thing.
It's definitely not.
It is if like you just replace it with another nub.
Yeah, you
Like, that's
keep replacing
retarded.
it,
What
and
is
it runs
that?
and it runs out of cartridges
Look.
too. You have to keep purchasing the cartridges for it.
slate, rock, chisel, and hammer. That's the pinnacle of writing right there.
It's true. That is true.
That's not a
fucking
pinnacle
stone.
of writing, but yeah,
It requires so much skill.
There's nothing more permanent than that either.
Yeah, a little marble slab, and a fucking hammer and a chisel. Just like you fuck up and you're just done.
The Nude commandments were written in marble.
Yeah, they were lost long ago though.
Yeah.
So what are you
Caleb
been playing,
dropped
Cameron?
him.
No, Corinne's telling us to get the lead out.
Oh,
Do. All right. So what have I been playing? Is it my turn?
yes.
Okay. So I have been playing Last Guardian. I have been playing Final Fantasy XIV, and I've also been playing Battlefield 1.
Why did you decide to pick up FF14?
Because I decided, I wanted to play a MMO, and this is an MMO that you guys are going to be playing here in a little bit. So decided I'm going to try to be ready for when you guys do the Heavensward playthrough.
A little bit is subjective.
Yeah. Also, it's probably going to be like a month and a half, and that means you guys are going to have to put a good chunk of fucking time into Final Fantasy 14 to catch up.
Yeah.
If that's how long it takes us.
But then,
I don't know.
But then one of the listeners says he has a whole bunch of stuff that he can give me on my way through to help my time go faster. So he's already.
Oh,
he's
that'd
already,
be nice.
He did some grinding already. So
Yeah, that'll be good for you. Like that's something we refused to do when we played. Other than money, we got somebody that gave us 1 million gil each, which was smart.
That's cool.
But,
yeah, we didn't. You didn't. Let people give us stuff.
We'll
besides
never
$1
need
million
money.
gil. So
it's
yeah.
true. We'll never know.
It was a bribe to get on a server.
Yeah. And it was a bribe. We will gladly take.
How did he
every time.
have 2 million gil just waiting for you?
He
guys?
just did. He'd been played enough that he gathered enough resources that he had. That
I
much
never
money
in
to
any
spare.
quest that I could have bought the items for. I did. I never ran into a problem in that game. Like it was like, I could either farm or I could just buy it here. I'm just going to buy it every time. And I still have almost 1 million, if not.
Wow.
Not over.
We do
Million.
take bribes.
Yeah.
Well, well, if anyone wants to help me get started into the Final Fantasy world, like I wouldn't mind.
we also take bread.
a small donation of $1 million.
Yeah. Very
A
small.
small donation of 1 million gil to start my my quest.
Yeah. Very small. Very, very kind gift.
Tremendous.
Anything else? Or is that it?
That's pretty much it. What I played this
Very
week.
small gift of 1 million gil. Yeah,
Yeah.
You get
yeah,
it
you're
now?
right. You're right. Yeah,
Okay.
that took me a second. I was like, "What the? Oh yeah, very small." God,
Self-made, man. Self-made.
it's true. Like it is very difficult to. I mean, otherwise everybody would do it. Every millionaire would then go on to be a billionaire if it was like super easy to make $1 million
that's true, yeah.
into 3.5 billion.
I think to him, 1 million is a small sum. So
That's true. Yeah. I mean, let's not pretend like there was no work whatsoever with
Right.
that. But I mean, that is a good starting spot.
Certainly.
That's-
And if
sure.
everyone were given $10 million, I'm sure most people would just waste it. They wouldn't turn it into a
or
giant
1 million.
business.
1 million.
Oh, was it only?
Yeah.
yeah, it was $1 million. Yeah.
Yeah, I would buy this entire fucking place just so that I didn't have to pay the HOA because it would be me. Who
No, you're
owns it
talking
all.
about your complex. here?
Yeah.
He's going to buy the entire complex out from the guy who's already buying it.
Yeah. And
There's a
and-
guy just buying out every other one.
Yeah, he made Caleb an offer, $20,000 more than what he spent for this place.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, that was an offer without actually stepping foot in the place, so I don't know.
Could have gone up. You never know. The cat stains. He loves it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But this week I played some Battlefield 1 with Caleb
Dobrovicia.
and Cameron. I also jumped on a little bit of that fucking Call of Duty classic, dude. I can't fucking do it. I got on and I played one mission, and that's it. That's all I can fucking
And
do.
it's really annoying to watch him play that too because he does the same fucking part over.
yeah, and it's sick though, isn't it? Like they are
Oh, yeah,
crazy good.
it's not playable at that difficulty.
It's his own version of Groundhog Day, where
Yeah.
he's just stuck in the same level over and over
He's got to
again.
learn his lesson, man.
I guess, yeah. The lesson is just fucking come out and don't miss ever, because they're going to turn the corner and instantly be like unloading half a clip into me.
You gotta be as good as
It's not
they
to
are.
be a better person. Sure.
Yeah, maybe.
Better.
Well, that's why I can't get past
I don't think that's what Call of Duty is trying to teach him.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. What? So
It just
I
doesn't seem the right lesson.
I tried that for a little bit. I got through one level that was really kicking my ass, then I just got to another level that's kicking my ass. So like it's an endless grind. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy 13 too. I'm like 5 hours into that now. Streamed all of it on Ultima Final Fantasy. And I played a game that I haven't played for a year and 3 months. I played some League of Legends.
Oh my
yeah,
god!
I remember
How
that.
long did the update take?
It took about 40 minutes.
It took about 2 rounds of Battlefield 1, and then he got on.
And has all the skill gone away?
Not all. I'm not. I was.
There's a lot of shit. Why'd I do that?
Yeah, there's a lot of
bad.
I think I'm more self-aware now than I was then, and I realize like, wow, I shouldn't have done that. Instead of like, Caleb, what the fuck? Why do you suck? I definitely.
I was in a party with
You mean the
Cam
verbal
Cam, and
abuse?
I could just hear Caleb scream, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no, and I was playing Jinx as ADC, and I missed that old like every fucking time, and I'm like,
That is a
God,
hard
what
one to hit.
happened? Yeah, but I used to be able to do it. I'd like see somebody and be like, cross the map, that fucking rocket just comes in and nukes them, takes them out. Now it's like point blank, I'm missing the motherfucker. It was
buck
bad.
fever. You got buck fever.
My Cho'Gath top was pro though. I was really good.
Some Cho'Gath.
Yeah, I still lost the game, but both games I lost, and I was like, I think I'm good for now. But that is a game I'm interested in getting back into.
So Abrac has an interesting story in the Twitch stream. I'm sorry. I says my mom won $1 million on a scratch-off lottery ticket, and I can confirm she wasted it all. Had to go back to her old job within 3 years.
How do you do that? How do you?
3 years?
How much of it was taxed though? If she wins $1 million off a scratch,
20%. Oh, is it more?
I assume, right?
Winnings,
So-
I think, is 40.
Winnings is
So she would have paid 400,000.
and so she didn't get $1 million. She had
it's still enough to buy.
600,000. It's still enough to buy 3 homes.
That's enough to buy a house.
You know, I always tell myself
I would
how I would do
buy
it.
houses and rent them off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a $700K after tax.
sell
So
it.
what I
God,
would
so
do
not very much tax.
is buy a house, right? I would fucking buy a house and pay off any debt that I might have, and then I would basically go to school full time while investing the rest of my money.
I'd probably buy an apartment complex.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah,
Even if it's a small one, like I would buy Starcrest and then continually have
Apartment
money coming in.
complexes are a lot of money, and you have to have at least 50% of the loan in order to do it. So you probably could.
Well, you wouldn't have the loan; you would just pay cash. Maybe not a complex, but like a fourplex.
Yeah, a fourplex you could probably do it. Apartment complexes will easily go for $1 million plus.
I just meant apartments, but
so yeah,
didn't mean like a full building apartment.
Cam.
Anyway, anyway, I have played Last Guardian this week for a couple hours. Just got so many fucking projects going on. I didn't even play FF13 2 yet.
You didn't even pay for your kid.
I grabbed the game, but I didn't start playing it. What's up, Cameron?
So he said his mom didn't even pay for his college.
Oh,
I know. I mean, like, that'd be the first thing that I would do for my kid is fucking pay for their school.
Nah,
I would. I would do that. That is me personally. I would if I couldn't do all of it. I would help.
That. Did you pay for your siblings' college though?
Did she?
She didn't pay for mine.
Did she pay your phone bill? Did she pay your all your other stuff?
Has become oh god, we gotta stop talking to the Twitter. Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Thank
Thank you, Abrac, for your input. Thank you. Yeah, so I only played a little bit of Last Guardian. I did grab a giant box of games this week.
Yeah, we're gonna be giving away some games here soon, guys. You remember that Patreon goal we talked about so lovingly just a few weeks back?
Yeah,
I vaguely remember one like
somewhere around $50 a month. We would start giving away random games. Well, you can all thank Scott Stenlake for his new pledge on Patreon. That does put us beyond the $50 mark. So at the beginning of the month, we will select a few games. We haven't decided which games we're going to give out yet. And then we're going to randomly draw from all of the patrons. Each person gets one entry for every $1 they've donated thus far. And whoever wins gets to choose out of a handful of video games.
Is it donated thus far or how much they have pledged? I thought it was how much they had pledged.
It's, fuck.
I thought it was pledged. Donated thus far, I don't think is correct.
Well, it's pledged for this. It's donated thus far until the contest, and then it was.
So it's a month, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So it is kind of pledged after the first
it's pledged.
time. But leading up to it, I don't think that's fair to those who have given us $5.
We've only been up there for 2 months.
For 3 months straight, and they only get 5 entries.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you very much for the new Patreon thing. Other plugs though, before we talk about who is beating a game this week, you can go to nudeclan.net and see everything there, including ways to support the show. Maybe you can make this my full-time job. That would be nice. You can go to the Amazon link. You can. There's also a PayPal link there, and then of course the Patreon link if you want to support us monthly on Patreon. And yeah, our next goal is to start giving away our old games. So I'm excited for that because if anybody read my blog post talking about the embracing the digital age, I agree it is time to embrace the digital age. And that's part of it is getting rid of my old stuff. So I'm excited to give away some random ass games. They shall be random and they shall be ass. But is anybody beating a game this week? Oh, yeah. You can tweet me at Joseph DeGolier.
Me at Obsidian Bob.
Me at Nude Clan Cam.
Me at UFF Podcast.
And twitch.tv/Nude Clan Gaming, Facebook.com/Nude Clan Podcast, Nude spelled NEWD.
Right. We have a YouTube account, but we can't do a custom URL until we reach like 100 subscribers.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what YouTube says.
Okay. Well, there is I believe there's a YouTube link on our Nude Clan, right? Or am I going crazy?
I'm not sure if we have a YouTube link. If we don't, you can just type in Nude Clan on YouTube and find the channel. There's only like 12 people that are subscribed, so
okay.
It's pretty small. We only have like 3 videos up. But
well, we've been talking about ways to make both this and the UFF streams more professional looking. And so who knows? I mean, we might get a better YouTube base.
Yeah, no, and I've got some ideas for YouTube growth too. But check that out if you guys want to see us live or post live, I guess, on the streams. That's another way to listen to the show. So
okay. Well, is anybody beating a game?
Craigers?
Yep, I beat Last Guardian.
Last Guardian.
Finally.
It did take a while.
Is that the only thing you've been?
Yep.
All right, loser. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Cameron?
Yeah. Last Guardian.
Last Guardian. Anything else?
No. Not so far.
All right. And Caleb?
I already put Last Guardian down, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Me neither. Okay, so Schweiss.
Yes.
Sad day for you. Caleb Craig and Cameron Wilson are tied for first place
Oh, wow.
Nice.
with 4 games beaten each. Caleb Schweiss is in third place with 3 games beaten, and I am in last place
That hurts.
with 1 game beaten. And all it says is Final Fantasy. It doesn't even say Final Fantasy 15 on my list because someone else wrote this.
Just beat the first one again.
I just beat Final Fantasy again, apparently, at the beginning of the year. Anyway, so that's where we stand. Guys, we totally still haven't messed with the shit on the site yet. So.
Yeah, also, we're still doing the hog, so keep sending your stuff in, but we're still, like, toying around with the idea of removing Ownage Hog and making the big contest at the end of the year about consumption, just because that's really what it's all about. It's not about having 11,000 comic books. Now, that is
I feel
awesome.
like that should be a separate hog.
I think that's what we're trying to work on, is separating it, and then we might be retooling the hog itself. So it's not something we've abandoned. I know we haven't talked about it for a little while. We're still totally one with the hog. We're just trying to make the hog a little more even.
So just keep track of the shit you've done.
Yeah, it's going to be, just remember, consumption, everything about consumption will be at least similar, if not the same.
We'll try to have something in March.
Yeah, but... Yeah, so keep track of all the books, keep track of all your movies, your games, etc.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out.
Yeah, we're still fucking around
on
with
a
it.
day
So.
when Joe doesn't have 12 projects going on at the same time. I kid you not, dude. It's the fucking... So I'm editing the fucking movie, right? I'm editing Emmanuel's song, which is turning out not too bad.
Yeah, I like the little preview cut.
And then I'm also like, I gotta record that goddamn song, or excuse me, Dave has to record that goddamn song, and then what else is there? There's fucking 2 video games I had to play, and I got fucking work, and I got school, and I got fucking homework that I haven't caught up on.
Well, one of those. Well, no, there's 3 video games technically because of Tales of Zestiria.
Yeah,
that's
3.
a 40-hour plus game. So.
I've totally only played one of those games for like 2 hours.
Yeah,
and that is Last Guardian, which should have been reviewed today.
Yeah,
deep with it. A true heartfelt apology, but I gotta fucking finish this goddamn movie so that we can get a composer on it by Wednesday. So.
Unfortunately, Tribunal is not applicable here because we already have the punishment of if you fuck up, you just do the episode.
Yep. Yeah, you're playing an episode. So
yeah, damn it.
Anyway,
well, it's a good punishment. So
it is. It works out.
We don't have to do shit.
Works out really well for us.
It works out really well, and it's awesome because you're fixing your own issue. You're fixing the problem. Oh, fuck, we didn't have a game to review, so...
I wonder if I would get banned on Twitch for, like, watching porn and it reflecting in my glasses right here. Let's check.
What?
You gonna check the rules for Twitch?
No, I'm gonna watch porn and see if we get banned.
Reflective porn.
Yeah. Oh, third-hand porn.
Third-hand porn.
I see the anime titty.
Third hand, that's right.
Well, no, that would be secondhand
Yeah,
porn.
it would just be secondhand porn.
What would be third-hand porn is if someone else watched a reflection of someone watching the reflection in your glasses watching porn.
Okay, so we need someone else to wear glasses, and somehow I'm watching. It's somehow reflecting off of the screen into their glasses, off of their glasses into my glasses.
What would
and
be
mine into the
easier?
camera.
What would be easier would be to have a
third-hand
mirror
porn.
reflecting the porn into your glasses.
Oh, that we could do that. Yeah.
You know what Nude Clan's about? It's about the deep conversations.
How we reflect glasses so that we can watch third-hand porn.
What is third-hand porn and how can it be done?
How to protect your child from the dangers of third-hand porn.
A public service announcement from
our
Nude
next
Clan
episode. Oh my god. Oh my
Two
god.
girls, one reflection.
Shit. Do you guys want to get into some questions?
Let's do a question.
All right, so this one is from Shinryu. It's titled, "Hey Nude Clan, thoughts on this video? This is a famous gaming-related video of this kid called
audio video. Audio only video.
Awesome Strader, who would record Roblox and Minecraft game sessions online. Well, something happened, and this was recorded by other people in his online voice chat group. Let's hear it.
Listen, it's a virus. Listen, Garrus, and I'm sorry, but I need you. I have to have your dad talk to you about this because Mom's not very good about it.
No, Mom.
Listen,
Mom. I was searching around. I was searching around the. I was searching
Why
around.
are you playing with yourself?
I was searching around the internet.
Okay, listen.
No,
I know you're curious.
I was searching around the. Mom. I was searching around the internet. And all of a sudden, I was downloading this thing, and I got a computer virus.
I want to see it. Show me what you were downloading.
I deleted the virus.
No, you did not. I have to have your dad go through all this.
Guys, this is so uncomfortable. I can't listen to this thing anymore. I can't.
We got the gist of it.
I can't.
Okay, so I listened to the whole thing at work.
All right.
And there's a part where he's like talking about how his pants slipped off. And he was like trying to hold his pants in place. He was like trying to pull his pants back on, and that's when his mom came in. Yeah, super weird. And
wow.
I would be super pissed at anybody who like put that online. Because they were in a chat room with me. They would be ostracized.
Obviously, one of the people that was
in case that happened to you.
No, if we had a private conversation on a through one of our chat servers and someone put a video online of it, yeah, I'd be super pissed. That's like a complete breach of privacy, and it's just completely unprofessional. So, thoughts on it? Pretty douchey.
Yeah, putting that out.
I think it's funny that the kid got beaten off, but you know,
it reminds me of that one.
It's
song.
funny, but it is sad, and it makes me like. That's the thing I think I was afraid of throughout my entire childhood. So I was always like really careful.
Who's that one comedian who has this song with the acoustic guitar? He's like, "Yeah, you caught me cranking it. I was really spanking it." It was so funny. Someone at work sent that to me. It was hilarious.
I can't imagine a world where someone wouldn't be like super like, oh, is anybody here? Oh, I heard a creak in the floor.
Yeah, you gotta like.
It's like, what do people not think? Because like I've never been close to being caught masturbating, but I've like been scared of being caught or watching porn or something like that.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite images that I've had in my mind is like Joe with the fucking PlayStation VR thing, like watching porn and like
be the Google Cardboard.
Yeah, he's like
headphones on the whole experience.
No, I'm saying the PlayStation one because it's like huge and like awkward and like his parents just come and they're like Joseph, and he like turns around and he's like still got his dick in his hands. He's got this huge white
standing up
thing, and you're like
going for it.
He's in the power stance.
Yeah, power stance, completely naked, just like searching around for the source of the noise, still gripping his cock like that. Oh man, that would be perfection.
Oh no, VR porn has to be paired with sex doll at the same time.
Well, do you know?
I saw a sweet College Humor video.
The only one who has a phone good enough, I guess. I look, my phone can't do Google Cardboard. Like, it's not new enough to do that. Mm-hmm. And for reals, like. I know that Pornhub has like a VR thing going on. I'm like, I want to try it, but I don't want to like be lost in that world though. Like that's something I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of like a Matrix-y sort of situation
where you just don't leave.
Well, what's that shitty Bruce Willis movie where they all like go into their simulation every day and then come out?
Oh yeah.
You remember that movie?
And then they go through robots, so you live their life through those robots.
They live their life vicariously through other things, and they're like addicted to it. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm just going to be like in the porn world. But I mean, I never see people who do VR all day, probably because they're just doing VR all day.
Yeah, because you never see them. Yeah.
If you buy the Google Cardboard, I'll let you try it out with my phone. I'll let you try it.
You'll let me try porn with your phone.
I'll let you try it.
He'll let you take it into the bathroom and
I'll let you in the closet.
Jesus.
I don't think you want that, man.
I don't know. No. I'll let him try it.
I'm not going to take you up on that because it's just weird.
Yeah, here, you can use this device of mine to beat off if you want.
Yeah, you can do it on my bed.
You're the one who wants to do it so bad, so I'm sure you would be the only one to give it a review it deserves.
I did see this awesome getting caught masturbating in like 20 years video from College Humor, and it was like this kid with like 4 like digital screens up, and this thing was like pumping him. And then his mom comes in, he's like, whoa, mom, oh shit, this the site's malfunctioning, it's not supposed to do that. And then like this little anime chick pops up and is like talking to him. She's like the sex bot, something like that, and it was really funny. He was like trying to swipe all the screens away and like turn off the thing that's like go. Just fucking pounding into his crotch. He like puts his dick back in his pants and shit. Yeah, it was pretty good. I was like, man, that is probably going to be how it is.
Am I the only one here who's seen THX 1138? Have you seen it, Craig?
I've seen parts of it. I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, there is a part where like a security guard is getting jacked off by, I swear to God, the movie's so low budget, it was like a toilet plunger. That's what it looked like, and it was like an automated toilet plunger over his crotch as he was watching this like girl strip on this video. Anyway, that's pre-Star Wars George Lucas for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then he went on to create AI, where he has the one man whore that's a robot.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not
I
him.
remember that.
That's not George Lucas.
Oh,
George
sorry, I
Lucas?
was thinking Steven Spielberg
Okay.
and
Okay.
other dude. But anyway,
I don't think Steven Spielberg has anything that disgusting in any of his movies.
no, he
No,
doesn't.
he really doesn't. No. All right.
I do have one more question, though.
Oh, you got another question. Okay, go ahead.
So this one's a time-sensitive one, a special Valentine's questionnaire from PixelEdged. Sorry if this is a little late before recording, but I wanted to ask the host some special Valentine's-themed questions. Now let's assume Valentine's is all about sexual encounters.
Yeah, Tinder's
It
still
is.
not working.
That's what it's about. Okay.
As well as all that romantic bullshit. What was the first video game sexual mature scene that you can remember seeing? Okay, this could
Heavy
involve a
Rain?
makeout scene, nudity, or a full-on sexual
even
encounter.
just make out.
Yeah.
In a video game?
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto 3, strippers, I would say. When you're in the car, and the car's like... They're pounding you.
Yeah, I was probably dicking around on Grand Theft Auto, my friends.
It's either Grand Theft Auto or one of the God of War ones.
Nice, those mini games with the
Yeah.
bases.
Yeah, I would probably say the same thing. It's God of War.
I would avoid sexual stuff just in case my parents were home. So
Living a life of fear.
I would never buy a game that was sexually explicit. So honestly, it was like Heavy Rain, I guess.
Is there a question for the most recent one? Because if not, then I have a most recent one.
There's not, I don't
Go
think.
for it.
Okay, so the most recent one is Witcher 3, where Geralt has sex on a stuffed unicorn with his ex-lover. And that was pretty fantastic.
Okay. Is that a dream of yours? Like
No, it was just a funny scene.
Okay.
All right, well, in your opinion, who is the sexiest video game character design?
Ooh. Besides Cindy?
Cindy. Oh, 15.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Jill
Oh my God! Yeah.
Valentine from
13.
No.
13.
Oh, you're not.
Oh,
talking
Jill
about
Nabat.
Jill?
Ooh,
Oh.
she is smoking too. Fuck. No, I'm thinking. Who's the? Is it Claire? Yeah, it is Claire. Claire Redfield in Resident Evil 5. I'll put her up there. She's pretty hot.
Is that the tan girl?
No,
Okay.
no.
I don't know. This is hard to think.
That's the only girl from Resident Evil 5 I
I do
remember.
know that as a kid, I couldn't play the Dead or Alive games for too long. Those times.
Dead or Alive games.
That was a time.
The boob bounce simulator game.
Wow.
there was like a set time limit before I'm like, okay, I can't play this game anymore because it was time.
Yeah. All right. So Dead or Alive, all characters.
No, God, not all characters, but there was this other game I had to my tongue. I can't remember it.
You had another game on your tongue and you can't remember
The
it.
name of the game is on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, it's on the tip of your tongue.
Okay.
Oh, who is that lady in fucking Metal Gear Solid 3?
I can't remember what her name is. It's been a long
That
time.
woman from the Heavenly Sword game.
Hell yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, I can't remember her name.
I mean, all you could really see is her ass the whole time you play it. So
It's a little ass-centric, I think.
Ass-centric.
A little much for me.
All right. All right. So, what do you consider to be the sexiest / romantic video game you've ever played?
Sexiest vid. God, dude. I have limited gaming experience. This is what this is turning into.
I think it is.
It's Metal Gear Solid 3.
It's probably going to have to be Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yeah.
The sexiest?
You do have to...
most romantic. Probably like Shadow of the Colossus is like quietly romantic.
I mean, they added a mini date simulator in Skyrim where you have to go get married. Is that romantic? oh, Fable.
Okay, yeah.
Fable, where you have to flirt in order to dig into bed.
Wait, can you get laid in the first Fable?
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't get laid at all.
You could go get married to a woman and go lay other women.
Oh wow.
I did that all the time.
I was too busy gambling.
Because I married that one baroness in the main city, so I could get her the special
you
thing
gotta
that she
flirt
had.
enough and then give them.
And
a
then
couple
she wouldn't ever let me actually get into bed with her. It was that hard to do it after you married her.
Because she was too busy sleeping with Craig's character.
And so then I left and just was left around with other people.
Can't we go to bed? Oh, you're naughty.
For sexiest, I guess I'd go probably Dead or Alive.
Okay.
There is like a whole thing where there's like a
They have a Dead or Alive beach volleyball game. The whole point is to watch the female characters in bikinis.
I know what you're talking about.
That would be the
tell you,
sexiest game.
Are all
I'm
15
guessing.
to 16 to 17 years old.
What?
In the game,
No.
their ages in the game are
No,
that young.
I don't think there's anybody
Look
that
it up.
young in that game.
Look it up.
They're all older.
You look it up. Jesus Christ.
For me, I don't know. I kind of like the Grand Theft Auto San
Gotta
Andreas answer.
settle arguments here.
I like the San Andreas answer, and the reason why is because you do actually have to go on dates. You have to like spend time with them. You have to remember what they like, and you have to, eventually go fuck them. But it's called hot coffee.
You have to eventually do that.
Yeah, they invite you in for hot coffee, is what they do, and then you go get laid.
That was.
And there was a
they
mod.
took that out.
There was a mod called Hot Coffee Mod where you could actually play the mini game of you pounding her on PS2, but they pulled all those copies out the market because it's not cool. But
So some people own it.
some people do. Yes. Yep.
Is that like wasn't there a porn scene in one of the Grand Theft Autos? Like you could unlock a porn scene because someone put it in there, and then a whole bunch of them had to be pulled.
I don't know. I know
think that might be the same one you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's the hot coffee thing.
Yeah, I think
That's
it
the
might
only
be.
one that I've known that was pulled because of a sexual thing.
Yeah.
Huh, okay. I'm trying
Mostly because there was an actual sex game that you could play in the thing.
Yeah.
So they age along with the game series, and so they started out young. But I think by the beach volleyball,
Yeah, they were not young.
All right.
They're like in their 20s.
All right.
Who is your
It's
favorite
still young,
couple
but-
from a video game?
What was the
Favorite couple in a video game?
favorite couple?
Yeah.
God, this is the worst question for us right now.
games for this.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't know many games where
me
like
and my
the main
gun.
characters are couples.
I like the captain and the Covenant guy at the end of the first Halo.
Oh yeah, when you play on Legendary. Okay.
Yeah, that's the best couple in video gaming right there. In Skyrim and in Fallout 4, the character who gives you the best bonuses, that's the best couple right there.
Maybe the Wanderer and the chick he's trying to revive in Shadow Colossus.
Maybe.
Or maybe Squall and Renoa, because that's really one of the only romantic games that I could think of.
Steiner and Beatrix. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can
Steiner
make that.
Beatrix.
Master Chief and Cortana. Don't forget
Chief
that.
of Court. That's not really. Yeah, I guess it is a couple. It is a coupling.
The Army of Two guys.
Yeah. There you go. What is the sexiest, most romantic movie you've ever seen? Romantic
what is
movie.
Sexiest movie?
I have a feeling it's going to turn into Truth or Dare in just a second.
Sexiest movie. Oh shit.
Sexiest or
I'm gonna
romantic?
say, what was that movie with, Scarlett Johansson and like the black goo?
That is not a sexy movie. She is sexy in it, but that is not the sexiest
That means the same thing to
romantic
Caleb.
movie.
Every time he sees a
I
woman,
felt
he's
it.
like, oh yeah.
I felt a deep connection with the black goop in that film. And I felt like their relationship was a very, very beautiful thing.
Wow. Okay, so
What's the premise of that movie?
Black goop.
She's an alien.
Scarlett Johansson is an alien.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
It's a fucking weird movie.
I'll tell you what movie was disappointingly not 50 Shades of fucking Grey. Was like 50 Shades of Tame.
I didn't watch it.
Are you gonna watch the sequel now, Joe?
If it shows up on fucking Netflix, you bet I am. I gotta know where it goes, man. No. It's like, why the fuck would you make a sequel to this thing? This is a nothing movie. Less Caution's pretty erotic.
All right.
And pretty hot. Atonement has a pretty erotic scene in there, and it's a pretty good love story as well. Yeah, there's a lot of good movies in that kind of realm. I'm trying to... Fatal Attraction... Not necessarily, but it was like an erotic movie that made me like scream at the television when I was like, kill her, because she needed to die. Kill her. It was a movie that was really intense and great.
What about Jeff Goldblum and the one dude's wife in Jurassic Park?
She was not his wife.
No, she wasn't his wife.
She's not Dr. Grant's wife?
No.
Are you serious?
No, yeah.
No, they talk. They might get together later, but in the first Jurassic Park,
they're like boyfriend, girlfriend, coworker.
Oh,
thing.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. And
I guess they are kind of like weird, so it's not like they're married.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, so he totally wants it, and she does too. Oh, I need to watch Jurassic Park again.
Yeah, because that's what it's about.
Yeah, it's about Jeff Goldblum getting some poon.
So romantic.
No, because he was like, "Hey, are you and her?" And he's like, "Yeah." They're not married; they're just a thing.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
fair.
And then she gets married to some other douchebag in Jurassic Park 3.
How about Gone Girl as a romantic movie?
No, the relationship between the main chick and the gay guy. What's his name?
She's not gay in the movie.
No, he's not in the movie, but
Neil Patrick
Harris. Yeah, their relationship.
Oh yeah, that's hot. That's some hot steamy love.
It is.
Yeah. It's definitely steamy.
Oh God, that one
Sprays
scene.
everywhere.
That's a great movie.
I think her in that bottle had more of a time. Though.
Oh God. All right, so now is where it gets weird, I guess.
Now it's where it gets weird.
He says, and finally a shag, marry, kill question for each of the hosts.
Okay, fuck, marry, kill. We don't do shag, marry, kill. What are you, British? Oh wait,
Yeah.
He's Canadian, right?
No,
he's
He's British.
All right, Joe.
where did you get Canadian from?
I don't know. We're somebody's Canadian.
So this is where the show gets truly homosexual.
Truly, it wasn't before.
No, it wasn't. Now it's beyond that. So we're gonna do this in order. He says Joe with Craig, Schweiss, Cameron.
Oh,
And what are your reasons why?
And the reasons?
Marry, fuck, kill.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd marry Craig.
What? I guess that's fair.
Because he's like a submissive. And that's what I need.
Fuck you.
No. I would never have sex with you ever. We would never consummate the wedding. But I would.
It wouldn't be legal then. We got to do that.
I would marry you. And I would assume you would cook me like fucking burgers and shit.
That's true.
Like that. And I would
do that.
And I would go to work and pay for everything, and then come home, and Caleb would still not clean anything because he's a fucking lazy piece of shit. Fuck you. But
he would
I
make
think
some bomb ass food, and he's gonna die early anyway.
it's
so.
mostly. Yeah, that's true. It's mostly the food. It says the reason why.
He makes some valid points there.
He's making us marry, fuck, kill each other.
God,
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? All right. I would
kill me.
kill Cameron.
Thank you.
Thank you for sparing me your dick.
I neither want to marry you, nor do I want to see your flabby stomach skin when I fuck you.
Oh God, I want a death so bad.
And Caleb,
If you had to fuck one of us.
If someone put a fucking gun to my head and say, you better fuck this man in the ass, I know that the one man who would probably enjoy it.
What?
And for would be Caleb Schweiss.
Yeah, the conversations that we've had. The defense of prison sex.
Caleb has no defense.
All right.
We'll have that conversation another time.
Next one is Cameron.
Oh, no. Same thing?
Yep. Craig Joe Schweiss.
So,
Well,
marry
obviously it's
Caleb,
gotta be
kill
us.
Joe, fuck you in the ass.
All right, Craig.
Why?
You can't choose
But
me
why?
for all three. Oh, yeah, you're right. Why?
Who wouldn't take a chance to kill Joe? I mean, come on. And his points with Caleb are valid. He will cook food. All you have to do is do everything else.
That's the problem, though. That's really the problem.
And-
There's
and-
nothing else with the relationship.
And I'd have a chance for a late love in life when Caleb dies of a heart attack. And then fuck him in the ass because he'd like it.
Yeah.
You're really
Look
into
at
that.
Look at that. Look at that grin over there. Look at
No,
that.
Cameron's always talking about fucking me in the ass. It's really odd. Caleb, you.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd marry Joe because I turned him down twice now. I just won't do it. I'd
true.
spare Cam the death of spare Cam my dick.
God,
So I'd
okay.
kill him.
He's gonna fucking.
What can I say? I'm the most appealing.
And the only reason that we bang Caleb is because he quietly demands it.
He does. He really does. You just have to know him to know.
See, Schweiss, because of things that you've said in recent history, I am no longer the one who's going to be the butt of all the gay jokes. So
Look, Cameron.
No. Joe, you are the sensitive gay guy.
Oh, okay.
And Caleb's the passive aggressive gay guy.
oh,
That's how it works.
just the. Okay.
You know, he's like the closet aggressive gay guy.
He's like, dude, we're in fucking prison. Anything goes.
No, that's not what I said.
One day in.
They don't even have to drop the soap.
Oops.
You got to give it first time, man. It's what you got to do. They don't expect you. All this justification.
No, it's not me justifying. I'm just saying that it has been something that's been observed. And I'm not saying that it doesn't necessarily make you gay if you take it in the ass when you're in prison. What I'm saying is that maybe they're not necessarily gay forever afterwards. That's all I said. I didn't say I was fucking gay.
You don't have
I'm just trying to think outside the box, whereas you guys are fine being simple-minded and basing your thoughts off of beliefs that you have.
Of the belief that men are better looking.
No, that was taken out of context.
Taken out of context.
By Huffington Post Cameron Wilson. Here's what I said.
He's going to actually say it. Let's see if he says it right.
Here's what happened. So we were sitting there, and Cameron was talking about girls and like how. He's
And so here also, we were talking about. Okay, so we were talking about Tinder because you had.
Oh yeah.
And he goes,
No, we were talking about Twitch, and I was mad
yeah, okay.
because Twitch streamers. I was like, I could be like a 3, a chick that's a 3. Show some cleavage, and I'll get 10 times more Twitch followers than I have right now.
Yep.
And then I was like, dude, girls aren't even that much better looking, and they have to pour out like they. Okay, this is where it gets fun.
Oh, wait.
No.
You already said girls are that much better looking.
And then he was talking about how, like, you put on makeup, and like makeup is a form of a lie because they can look worse than they do with makeup.
Yeah, and we were talking about the fallacy of makeup and how like some of them wear a ton of it and like they don't even look like the same person.
And then I was saying something about how guys, I mean, they lie about their height all the time because girls have this like, oh, if you're not 6 foot, or I mean 5'11's too short. That whole thing,
Yeah, that's why Cameron lies and says he's 6 feet tall.
No, I am actually fucking 6 feet tall. I'll give
Yeah, we
doctors
know.
note.
We know.
Okay, but anyways, then we were talking about the makeup thing, and then he says,
I said, like, dude, I think guys might actually be just naturally better looking because we don't have to put makeup on.
Think that possibly guys.
he actually said the word attractive. Guys might be more attractive. That's
Just
what
like
made me
I'm
laugh.
saying like a baseline.
Like a baseline. Guys are
Yeah.
more attractive.
Are you
I'm not
talking about?
I'm talking about objectively, not subjectively. I don't think they are. But I'm saying, like, we don't
You're
have
talking
to...
about a subjective thing. You're fucked, man.
No, what he meant is that guys don't have to try as hard to be attractive.
Or to look at least decent is what I said.
Or
afterwards.
women know guys are so lazy that they're not going to really do anything, and so we're just what they've got.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I've seen some people. I'm like, I don't understand why girls like guys in the first place. That they're fucking gross and disgusting.
Caleb doesn't think so.
It was taken out of context.
It's okay, Caleb. Look, if you have some like bisexual sort of feeling, it's okay.
I know it's okay. You want me to plow your
It's
fucking
okay.
ass?
No,
I'm sure
you
you're
plow
all for
my
it.
ass.
Yeah.
I plow you.
No, you're the bitch in this fucking relationship.
No, it was Mary fuck kill. I do the fucking.
No,
he
no.
might have.
And we're all taking you. We're all giving it to you.
So the
Isn't that gay, bro? Wasn't that what we found?
That was gayer. To give it is gayer than to take it. We decided.
All right.
And then the real moral of the story is that Caleb might have some suppressed, gay tendencies, but he's really a misogynist, not a gay person, which is the real moral of the story of that conversation.
Misogynist. You were just as misogynistic during that conversation as I was.
I'm just saying, guys, if they lie about an inch on their height so they get the first date, I think that's fine. It's after the first date, after you've actually talked to the person.
Well, you've been lying to everybody for years, though. We all fucking measured
Also,
our height
Caleb
that day.
Craig is apparently only 350 pounds, which we know is not true because we saw him on a
true
scale.
anymore.
Okay. All right.
It's not true anymore.
All right.
All right, so now it's my turn.
Okay, who are you going to marry? Who are you going to fuck? Not get fucked by.
All right.
So you're giving
Who are you
it.
going to kill?
Who do you give it
He
to?
does
now?
like redheads, though. I got to be careful.
I'm going to marry Joe. And here's why. We don't have to have sex, but we will get things done.
Okay, the power couple. That's what you're going
Power
for.
couple, yeah.
I'll kill Craig.
The Underwood.
Because I don't want to give him the satisfaction of fucking him. And I'm going to fuck Cameron in the ass. Because if I'm going to have sex with one of you guys, it's probably going to be Cameron.
And now you guys know why he.
Well,
left you
then
in
he
his
would get the
closet.
taste of Cameron, then he'd see me in the bed.
That's why
he'll be begging me.
That's
for
the real
years.
reason why he lets me live in the closet, because he knows one day when we get drunk.
You'll come out of the closet.
He's gonna kill me because
I'm on the
I lure
closet every
to
day.
it.
I know
I
what you
lure
guys
him.
talking about.
I only killed Craig because that was the third option. And I don't want to clean up after Craig for the rest of my life.
Wait, in what way?
I love having him in any way.
For the fucking? Or
Listen to him. He's going to pass on any time now.
I'm just a little sick.
No, but like when he cooks and stuff, like he makes a huge
No,
mess,
that's
and I
that's
can't
true.
handle that.
Yeah. That's I remember living with Craig now. Actually,
Nobody cooks better than you people.
He does.
Hey, we don't actually have to sleep in the same room. We can be married but do the separate room thing. Yeah. So I don't have to hear that all fucking night.
That's fair.
Oh, you will now. I'll make sure.
You know, it's
He's gonna get one of those baby monitors, but in my room.
yeah.
Hide it in the wall so you'll never know where it is. It's in the walls.
It's in the walls. Cracky. It's like a scuttle.
All right. Well, that conversation was disgusting.
Yeah.
We did. Was it on UFF where someone like emailed us and was like, "You guys got to stop with the gay joke"?
Yeah, it was UFF. It's not Nude Kleiner, or else they would have just.
Oh,
There's no.
they would have
it.
shat a brick.
Yeah, they would have shot bricks and built a fucking safe space house for for listening to this show.
Okay. So we got a game to play, and it's a game that I've ripped off from Doug Loves Movies, Leonard Maltin game.
You guys just want to see what else is down there. All that lower back hair. You want to see if the ass is just as hairy.
He had to bring it back up.
You can hold on to it.
I'll
You
just
can
ask Alex.
You
whether
can
or not-
grip it. You can grip the little patch too, and just like just tag me.
I also had to put a fucking towel over it, so just put a towel over him so I can't see it.
It's a woman. It's a woman. It's a woman. It's a woman.
I'll make a bunch of noise too.
Yeah.
So you can't lie to yourself.
Just so you know, I've been backed up for a day and a half.
Yeah. Plunge that shit.
Fucking stir your guts.
It's all right though. We're
Like I
homophobic.
said, Caleb, if you want to come out, it's okay. It's okay.
I don't know, man.
You can let us know that you're slightly
We're all
attracted
friends
to
here.
men.
Are we though?
It is a safe space as long as you're okay with being made fun of constantly.
Who was the one who was bringing up the point that everyone's slightly bi? Who was the one who bringing that up?
It was
I didn't say that.
Every single thing
I
that's
never said
remotely
that.
like that is Caleb.
Whoa! I never said that in my life. I never said everyone is slightly bi.
I just remembered that conversation.
That's the meaning that he pulls out of conversation.
I have
You're
no
also the guy who's like, 1 in 4 people is gay.
Oh, I did say that. That was a stat I saw. Yeah. I'm just saying. 1 in 4.
grin on his face.
Because I know what you fucking losers are thinking. You're like, oh, there's 4 of us here.
That's what you're thinking.
Well, why'd you bring it up?
I didn't bring it up. He did.
I wonder how my friends will feel if I
tell them that 1 in 4
approach
people is
this-
gay.
No,
Tell him
it's
through
just like
stats.
slowly sprinkle out little pieces of the closet that you're digging yourself out of.
Yeah, you
It's
people.
okay,
in
man. Just
context.
come out of the closet. It's okay.
Come out of Cam's
Here's
closet.
what's it's totally like spat across the table. Here's what's gonna happen. As soon as you come out, we're all gonna go, oh, okay. Yeah, he's gay. That's like
we
the
know-
biggest thing that
All
can
right,
happen.
all right. Look.
It's not like we're gonna come like, oh yeah, fuck that guy. We're gonna jump him.
All right.
We're gonna
though.
fuck him in the ass.
We're gonna fuck him in the ass.
That's what I want. It's a little dirty bastard. The fucking dirty bird over there.
All right. Look. Who do you honestly think I am more likely to be gay than Joe? Now, my mother has never thought that I was gay at any point in my life.
Yeah, but your
ever.
mom doesn't have 2 thoughts to rub together generally, so.
Well, maybe so.
Your mama bird.
But still, she would know the feelings of her son, her only son, the oldest child she has. Never once.
Yeah, do you ever tell your mom, oh man, this hot blonde today with the great tits?
No.
You ever tell your mom that?
No. Do you ever tell your mom?
No, that's
Exactly.
why she was like, he never talks about girls.
Well, and you were in like fucking, choir and shit.
Yeah, see, everything you guys have told me about my brother, why he is gay.
Joe also does. But I would say that even then, I think your brother is still totally gay. I don't believe.
You don't
it
believe
for
the
a second.
marriage?
No. I mean, I know it took place, but
so
that
you're
is fair.
asking who would be more likely to be gay?
yeah,
or you?
between. I think we need to put this to the listeners. We need to put a poll up.
I don't think the listeners know us as well.
Well,
There's little nuances, the listeners don't get a part of, so.
All right. Name your case, Cameron. Go ahead. Just tell them all why Schweiss is.
Like I said, if you are gay, you are the sensitive gay type. You are all the sensitive
How come
parts
I can
of,
be an insensitive asshole and everything in life?
No, you're an asshole.
But if I'm gay, I'm
But
a
the reason why you're an
sensitive gay
asshole
man.
is because you're sensitive on the inside. So this is what
The
it
reason
is.
I'm an asshole is because I'm insensitive.
You are the bottom. He's the top. I mean, I don't know why we're arguing this. We have the couple ready to go right here. The bottom,
Why am I
power
the
bottom, the
bottom?
top. Go because he wants to fucking give it. Just look at him. He's a passive aggressive guy. He's the one who's gonna fucking like you didn't do.
I've
right.
never received in my life, so yes, I suppose I would probably want to give. I'm a very giving man. Very caring.
I can just see you fucking burn the toast, and he's just gonna fuck you right up.
So
the
your
ass.
answer is we're both gay, but we're different gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Caleb's gay and that he wants to fuck people, and Joe is gay and the fact that
No,
he tried to
it's
marry
more
me
than that.
twice.
It's like the little nuances that happen. Joe,
Don't bring that up.
Don't bring up the one thing that'll prove that it's me.
Well, we've never had sex together.
You did choose to marry the guy, though, in your little...
I was like, well, gay marriage is legal in Massachusetts. This is when it wasn't legal everywhere. It's like,
Oh,
it's
okay,
legal in
okay.
Massachusetts. I'm not having any luck, so, might as well get a good tax break out of this.
Yeah, well, plus you'll have his income. You'll have a mega tax break at that point.
You guys didn't even
Just
bring
keep 'em
income
down.
into the thing about who you'd want to marry.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we didn't bring monetary value.
I just assumed I would have to make all the money and he would stay home.
Nah, that's what I was
That's a
assuming.
good
too.
assumption.
Yeah.
You would lose weight, Caleb. I'm not buying that much for you.
Yeah, I'm also not giving you a goddamn spending
I
card.
don't know. I mean, if you look at what is, I don't know, what the, what would you call it? You know, people who are gay, what they normally are like, who matches that the most? Caleb
People
or
are gay.
Joe?
Oh, wait, say that sentence again.
You know,
'Cause it
like,
makes
what do you
no
think? A
goddamn
stereotype.
sense.
Sorry, stereotype. That's the word I was searching for.
A
Stereotype.
stereotypical gay man.
Who is more stereotypically gay, Caleb?
We're stereotypically gay?
Yeah.
Joe?
There you go.
No, like, because I like fucking music and shit.
Stereotypically, that's what he wanted.
No, stereotypically because he was in choir, drama.
Well, how about the one who
stuff
says
like
that men are more attractive, that
Well,
he
and
could
see-
see himself fucking another guy in prison?
No, I didn't say that.
No,
What I said is you don't know what kind of things you're going to do before you get a chance to do them, and I think it's hogwash to assume that you do.
Hogwash.
It's just like all of
for this
those.
show.
It's just like all ridiculous. It's just like all those people who are like, "Hey, we should give teachers to guns to protect
wait.
children." Oh wait, shit! We should give guns to teachers. Give away the guns. I'm gonna give you the fucking gun if your students' test scores don't go up.
See how fucking worked up he's getting? Oh, man.
I'll give you all to the gun.
Also, who's the most offensive whenever the
I
gay
know,
subject-
exactly. Like, he's getting so fucking worked up.
No, really though, it's just like that though. It's like everyone's like, okay, the safety of our children is important, which it is. But then they're like, if we have guns, then the teachers will be able to protect them. And it's like, well, the teacher is someone who just got out of college, who's probably never handled a gun in their life. You're going to give them a gun and you know exactly how they're going to act in a certain situation. And that's ridiculous to us. I don't even know how I'm going to act if someone pulled a gun.
If every teacher had a gun, there will likely be one teacher who will actually shoot.
Probably, yeah, I agree.
Thing.
There's statistically there would be, but
So you're implying that the teachers would have to, go to courses to get a
You'd
concealed
also
carry.
have to.
Right, yeah. What I'm saying is you're assuming that something will happen even though you've never been in that situation. It's just like you can train your whole life to be ready for a hostile takeover or some sort of terrorist event and still die and still not be able to pull your gun and shoot somebody dead because you've never had to do that. You can shoot a target, you can shoot really well, but you've never once been in a situation.
It's in a situation. So there are trainings that will help you try to get a situational awareness. But
And that's all
it's
I was
still
trying
not
to
real.
say with the prison thing is like you don't know until you're there.
You never know you're gay until you try.
That also, I guess, would be true. Yeah, I don't know. But that's more or less what I was saying.
Prison gay to me is just another word for closet gay, so everywhere else. So it's like, look, man, I've gone plenty of years throughout my life without having sex with someone.
Have you ever been like so fucking like?
I
you
just jerk it or use the spank bank if I have to.
It's a. Have you ever been?
I don't
so
feel
much,
like, I gotta plow something.
It's just been like I have a need.
Field. Yeah, people who are like, dude, a man just has a need.
Yeah.
Dude, I roll my eyes at that person because I'm like, I'm a fucking man, and you know what? My hand fulfills.
I have a need. A
Just
need
fine.
to seed.
But you see, I know, but that is a little bit different though because there is a chance for you to get laid. There is zero chance for them to get laid when they're in prison.
Yeah, but I've never been like, oh God, I have to fuck something.
Well, it's not the chance of me getting laid that it keeps me going.
That's true. Yeah, maybe that is a good point.
I've always said my entire life, I'm like, prison gay is just gay everywhere else. It has to, like, closet gay. Maybe it's only like, maybe it's that Kinsey scale or whatever, where it's like a 1 on the kid, like they're not a 0 on the whatever scale. Like they maybe are somewhat. I was certainly gay when I was a child, but I think most kids were, right?
What?
Yeah. Or weren't you gay as a child?
No,
I was
like,
totally
what do you
gay as
mean?
a child.
So you mean you
But-
were gay once? You're coming out.
I feel like,
as a past gay guy?
I feel like when I was a kid,
retroactively
I was probably
coming out.
gay.
And then you probably still are gay, but then suppressed your feelings on that.
Oh, yeah,
Joe,
that's what I've done.
This is a safe place. Oh, we have someone else who needs to come out as well. This is a
Well,
safe,
I heard a
safe
comedian
space.
say that one day, and I'm like, you know what? I think I was probably fucking gay when I was a kid too.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah,
you
it
guys,
doesn't mean
but I
I'm
was
gay
thinking
now.
about
But
sex
that
at
also
5
doesn't
years
mean I
old
was fucking
with a
gay in
woman.
prison. Yeah.
Awkward silence, but
Didn't we have a game to play?
Yeah, we have
did.
a fucking game to play.
no, Caleb,
All right.
we've made so much progress
All
with
right.
these two. We just
No,
have to be
it's-
honest with them.
we'll have
Karen, you can come out at any point.
I come
it's
out of
a
the closet every
subject-
goddamn day. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
No one listens to me. You walk up and you're like, "Hey, by the way, I'm as gay as the day is long," and I'm like, "Yeah, Cameron, yeah." He just does it daily, but I just ignore it.
Yeah, he's not gay as soon as he goes back in.
That's I guess.
And I have to go back in the closet every night.
Every night.
I throw myself out there every day. If that's not fucking courage, tell me what is.
Oh my god. Oh,
All right, well, I know that half of
all
the listener
right.
base.
So, all right. Who's more gay? Or who is more likely to be the gay person?
Well, Cameron already answered.
No, Cameron said we were two different types of gay people.
Okay, so Joe is the more gay one.
No, I don't know. I think given a situation where they would fuck a dude, I think Caleb would take it.
Wait, I would take it, or would? Because I can stand here and I can have you call me gay, and I can accept that.
No,
but I will not take another man's dick
you
in
would
my
take-
ass.
you would
That is the last thing that will fucking happen in this world.
No, you would take the opportunity.
You would
to
take
fuck
the
a guy,
opportunity, yeah.
Whereas Joe would not.
I would not take that opportunity.
He would be far too shy for it.
I wouldn't take an opportunity to fuck a girl just randomly. I gotta tell you, I was. I got one fucking match on Tinder this goddamn week, and it was someone like, "Hey, you up for a hookup?" I'm like, "No."
DTF?
Nope, not. So that was a really freaky situation for me. Could have been a spam. Could have been that, but it was really weird for me.
I don't know. I think if it's like late at night, Caleb would be more likely to be the guy who's like, "Hey, you want to break out the Crisco to see what it's like?"
He just comes down, knocks on the closet door. And
Cameron, you up? Yeah, I don't think gay is a lifestyle. I think gay is what you want to fuck. So I'm going to go ahead and say Schweiss is definitely the more likely, and it's okay, Schweiss, if you are, the more
place.
likely
Safe place.
to want to plow a dude.
Safe place.
All right, that's fine. 2 and 2. This side and that side. Caleb just wants it to be me.
I just know it is.
Well, you're only gay for one man in this world, and it's me. You're straight for everybody.
You have said that.
No, it's Batman. So
No, that was your man crush Monday. That doesn't mean you're only gay for Batman.
I am only gay.
Batman
for
is-
If Batman existed, I would go for that.
Yeah, you'd suck his dick. Would
If
you
I
have
had to.
I've said that James Hetfield can plow my ass. Definitely didn't say he could suck I could suck his dick because I don't want to do that. That's
Yeah.
He knows where it's been.
He's a tall dude.
Vaguely.
I mean, that's probably the last thing you want is be deep throated by, and then like, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Can you please not? I want to listen to that song later. Like, please. I just need you to be fucking silent.
Do you want him to play a song while he's plowing you?
he better have his guitar on him. He better be like, because James Hetfield's like a freak, dude. The things that he can play on the rhythm guitar while singing and while doing a whole bunch of shit is actually like really impressive.
So you want him to be? What song would you want him to be playing while he's plowing you?
Probably Devil's Dance. You
You want him to be plowing you to the rhythm?
Oh, that comes from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I know.
But then it goes into a much faster song right after that. I'm okay. Yeah, let's not go into that song.
Well, it would be like a 20-second thing, and he'd be done.
Oh, you're assuming that he finishes at the end of the song?
Yeah. The 6 solo and All Nightmare Long, or the entirety of All Nightmare Long.
No, Joe wants it to be a full set.
Oh. All right, let's play this fucking game before we dig ourselves deeper and deeper into the into this hole.
Yeah.
All right. So this is This is the MetaCritic game. First person to 2 points shall win. Okay.
All right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a game on Metacritic based upon our theme. Our theme today is RPG games because figured this is the first time we're playing this game, and our
Let's
audience
make sure
is
camera
very
loses.
RPG oriented.
Oh, okay.
I will say whatever platform it is on Metacritic, the year of release, the rating, the user score, the Metascore, select useless phrases from the description, and then I will name any notable voice actors. Now, what happens next is that there's going to be a certain number of developers that are listed and a certain number of critic reviews that are listed on the page. I'm going to say how many there are in total, and then starting with clockwise, and then we change the order after that.
All right.
So starting with you, Caleb Craig, you will then say how many developers I need to list off, plus however many reviews I need to read without saying the title of the game in the review, that it would take before you can guess the title.
Okay.
And then Cameron either has to go lower, so if there's 2 developers available and 5 reviews available, you say, okay, I can do it in 2 developers and 5 reviews.
Okay.
Cameron will then go, okay, I can do it in 1 developer and 3 reviews. And then Schweiss will then go, he'll either have to go lower or he'll tell Cameron to name that game. And if Cameron names the game, then Cameron gets a point. If he can't name the game, Schweiss gets a point.
And that's after you've read me, my developer, and review.
Yeah, that's after I've read those things. And then we start on the next round with the person who was neither guessing or challenging the other person.
Okay.
Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's start. Okay, this game is an RPG. It's on the PC. All right. It was released in 1996.
Okay.
The user score is an 8.4. The Metascore is to be determined. So there's no Metascore.
1996. Okay.
All right. Some things that it says in the thing. It says its predecessor won some awards. It's the most ambitious ever. Something offers an opportunity to adventure. All right. Notable voice actors. I kid you not. It says Julian Lafray. It has 1 developer and 7 reviews on the front page. Craig, out of 1 developer and 7 reviews, how many would it take to guess the game?
This is only on PC.
This version that I'm looking at is on PC. I can't tell you if it's only on PC or not.
Just do the max. I mean, come on.
Yeah, the max and the 1 developer and the 7 reviews.
Okay, Cameron?
1 developer and 6 reviews.
Schweiss?
Prove it.
Okay. All right. We'll start with 6 reviews, and I'll go from the bottom up. Okay. The little quotes here is, the Diabolic says, major points listed, love the combat system. Honestly, it's better than the combat system in Skyrim. Extremely difficult to ... Open World says, the second best blank after blank. One of the most complex character creation and customization in video game history. Black Widow says, I'm a huge fan of the blank games, but I really do believe
I know
this to be one of blank's best and one of the best RPGs ever made. Gladdy Moxie says,
Can I look something? No, I can't.
Closest experience I've had, that's between reading and playing. Not this game. It's free. What can you lose?
Oh, yeah.
Necromus says, blank, blank, blank. Yeah, you can guess at any time.
Elder Scrolls.
Which one?
It's the first one, 96. And there's one before Morrowind, isn't there?
Yes, Cam.
Elder Scrolls.
You have to guess the title, because
You have to say the title. You have to say the full title.
I know what the title of both of those that you're trying to think of are.
This game was released in 1996.
I'm just going to say Morrowind.
Won a game of...
Even though it's like 2000.
Wrong. Caleb Schweiss gets a point. It was Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall.
Daggerfall, yeah.
I was thinking it was either Arena or Daggerfall.
I bought a copy of the one before that. What was it? It was
It's
Arena?
Arena, yeah.
Oh no, it was a red. It was
Morrowind is after.
Morrowind is the third
I
one.
think it might have been a side one. It was like Elder Scrolls Red Keep or something. Red something.
Red Keep.
I don't know.
It might have been like an expansion to one.
It was old, and I could not get it to fucking play. But I was really into it. The idea of it, anyway.
This one's going to be kind of tough. Craig, because you didn't do either, you're first off here. This is from 1994. It has no user score or a meta score.
Oh, God.
It was on the PC. It says, on the world of blank, the Guardian's forces are firmly entrenched in his control as absolute. Must discover how to defeat the ruling elemental, yada yada, solving the mystery. Time has come. The notable voice actor.
Random video game stuff.
Richard Garriott. So that's a pretty good hint there. It's got one developer. It has 2 reviews.
One developer and 2 reviews, then.
Okay.
Prove it.
Okay.
God fucking damn it. Fuck you, Cam. Piece of shit.
This game is a very big letdown coming from the game before. I think perhaps they were trying to target people who prefer platformers.
94, and then think of an RPG that has platform.
Okay, Rox22 says, perhaps the easiest way to describe this game is that it is the biggest and best made empty game I have ever played. This game is huge. The developer is Origin.
The fucking eye twitch on this guy.
Name that game.
What year was it again?
1994.
Ultima 4?
Oh, so close. It was Ultima 8 Pagan.
Damn it! I knew it was an Ultima. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh, my
I was
God.
pretty sure he was going to pull an Ultima at some point.
All right. This one.
So I get a point.
Okay, so who was
Fuck
it?
you,
So
piece of
Cameron gets
shit.
a point.
Yeah.
Schweiss, starting with you on this next one. This
right.
game was on the PlayStation 2, released in 2005. User score of 8.8, Metascore of 89. Says it was created with breakthrough 3D graphics. Includes fields, towns, dungeons, high quality animation.
What if I just know it?
They are walking around inside the world created by the character designer. All of the monsters and characters are transformed into 3D graphics. Notable talent on this one, Akihiro Hino, Yoshiaki Kusuda, and Tomohiro Misei. It has one developer and 7 reviews.
I could do it in one developer and one review. Call me out, Caleb. Do it, or Cameron will do it, and if I fuck up, he wins.
All right, I'll call him out on it. Prove it.
Okay. One developer and one review. This one's from Thunderbolt. While I did get some enjoyment from playing it, especially the first 20 hours or so, I'm left craving something more substantial. Probably something that involves the word fantasy and final. And the developer... Oh, shit. Is Level 5.
I know what it is.
Dark Cloud.
Nope.
Fuck!
Caleb Craig gets a point.
What was it?
Go ahead.
What was it?
No, I want
Say
to
it.
make sure. I want to make sure. Go ahead.
No, you say it.
No,
It's okay. You still get the point.
Well, no, I want you to say.
It's Dragon Quest 8.
Yes. Damn it, I had a feeling.
Journey of the Cursed King.
I had a feeling it was going to be either Dragon Quest or Dark Cloud.
All right.
This is a level 5.
Okay, this game. So we're all tied for 3 right now?
1, yeah.
One.
We're all
Well,
we're all
one.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's the first one to 2 wins. So, okay, this one is this is a game released on the Game Boy Advance. Can you see that? Okay, you can't see that. All right. Long ago,
He's looking now. Okay.
it's got a meta score of 79 and a user score of 8.8.
Okay.
Long ago, in the days of darkness, you control the fate of someone. You gain experience and skill as you battle against strange monsters. You unlock secrets.
Okay.
Pretty good shit. Some notable talent here: Yoko Shimamura, Masayuki Fukumoto, and Tatsuya Yoshikawa.
Fuck you.
It's got one developer. It's got 7 reviews.
And it's Game Boy Advance.
It's Game Boy Advanced.
Okay, 1 developer and 4 reviews.
1 developer, 4 reviews. Cameron?
Prove it.
Okay.
You fucker.
It's either him
4
or
reviews.
he ain't going to win this.
We should have done it at a 3.
Okay. Gaming Age says the title feels a bit dated and offers a standard RPG fare that's as basic as it gets. GameSpy says a solid, entertaining, and charmingly classic role-playing game, sure to delight anyone looking for hours of adventure. You said 4 or did you say 3? 4. 4, okay.
I know what
I've been playing for over 10 hours, and the end doesn't seem to be anywhere in sight yet, so there also seems to be a good amount of depth in the title. And then GameSpot
Fucking.
says, while it's not the best looking or most technically impressive RPG out for the system, Blank is still a rock solid game. The developer is Capcom.
I think we should do some sudden death thing because of it being tied.
No, this is the
An
tiebreaker.
RPG by Capcom on the Game Boy?
Yeah, they haven't released an RPG since.
Oh, God. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I know what it is.
What is it?
It's totally Monster Hunter.
Nope.
Oh, what?
It's Breath of Fire.
Oh!
Fucking damn it.
That's right.
I didn't think they put Breath of Fire on the Game Boy.
Yeah, Breath of Fire is a long-running series, so I could see.
Oh, I know, but it was on the Super NES, and then I know they put it
So
on
it was,
PlayStation.
It was still 2, right?
Yeah, it was
so
still 2.
So I totally fucking won.
Cameron won.
Bullshit. We should have made it
It's
more.
because people who don't know how to fucking think can win this game.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, it's garbage because it's based on whoever gets.
Cam got both of his points by telling people to prove it.
Well, the reason why he got his
garbage.
points is because it started with Craig. Called Craig out under my. I told you to, so I kind of fucked myself.
No, you told him to call you out. You didn't tell me shit.
I thought I did.
No, you told Craig to call you out so I wouldn't get the point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he called you out on his own.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Cameron.
Thank you.
That was our first thing of the MetaCritic game.
Thank you.
You got to make some tweaks to it.
What tweaks would you like to make to it?
Just more points.
I think
At
we
least a
all 3 people need to be involved with it somehow.
Okay.
I don't know how. Because, this way, that way I could, if I knew it, I could, still get a point.
Because right now, the person who's right after the first person can call you out, and it's a 50% chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
kinda
why
rough.
you're all betting that you want to try to be able to guess it.
Right, but I
But if
wasn't
you can't
able
do
to,
it, then the other.
But I wasn't able to bet the third time, so I couldn't stop Cameron from calling Caleb out.
Yeah.
The only way I would... actually, I didn't have a single chance to win because these two are both at one point. I don't know.
Well, you were at one point.
It's cool.
Also.
No, I know, but since you were the one choosing, if Cameron would have just said...
If I went
If
one
you would've-
lower and then he asked me to prove it, it would have given him a chance. But I asked you to prove it, so
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
chance.
Yeah.
It was either you or me who'd win.
I guess the only thing would be you start listing off stuff, and
It's the same rules as Douglas movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2-2.
Well, that guy's a pothead, so I mean, I can't really give him too much credit for his game building abilities.
You guys want to get fat?
Oh wow, it's time. It's been a while.
Yeah, might as well. We don't have a
Actually, last
review.
episode was a huge get fat, wasn't it?
Wait, should we do
Tribunal.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should do that,
Tribunal.
and we should announce what the next game is gonna be.
Did you not get that drop that we made that one night?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
It didn't sound good enough.
All right. So,
I guess I could just do it over.
was Caleb Craig innocent or guilty when it came to buying a game, despite the fact that he was using his credit card rewards and no actual money was taken out of his pocket in order to buy something off the PlayStation?
All right, we're doing this 12 Angry Men style.
Did it in fact count as a game?
No, we're not.
We are.
No, we're not.
We are.
No, we're not.
Jurist 1. How do you plead? Or whatever the fuck.
What? I plead not guilty.
Not guilty?
Yeah, not
okay.
guilty. No, I
Two?
don't
Not
plead
guilty.
guilty.
I pled not guilty.
Not guilty. Not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, guilty. So 1 guilty, 9 or 11 not guilty. The total ended up being... Oh, no, never mind. That's not 11. That's way
What the
closer.
fuck are you talking about?
Out of 24...
I have no idea.
Out of 24 total votes. Well, I'm trying to divide it by 12. So if I were to make it 12 people's decision, because there were 24 votes,
Oh, I
that would be
voted on the
2
thing,
per.
so-
5 out of the 12 said Caleb was guilty, but 7 of the 12 angry men said Caleb was innocent. So Caleb, the charges have been dropped.
And we now need
congratulations.
to amend the goal to where if he's gifted the game or gifted points to buy a game, he can still do it.
All right.
So it's no longer about the
I'll know
backlog.
that now.
It's about
Well, I mean,
the money
it's
spent.
still about the backlog, but if he gets a free game every once in a while, he gets a free game every once in a while.
Yeah, it's the same concept behind PlayStation Plus. We're paying for it, but
Although
we're
if
only
you're
doing
caught-
it for the games.
Although if you're caught lying, we're coming back to the tribunal.
Yeah. Don't think
That's a lot of fucking credit card points to have.
You little son of a bitch.
It's
Don't
been
think
built
that,
up over months, dude.
Don't think that this makes you not. No, I'm watching you, Craig.
Let's see if this. We're just
You know, we talked before about me putting you on tribunal for defamation.
Oh,
Caleb,
countersuit.
Okay, whoa,
I'm
don't
not-
make this go too far up
Caleb,
our asses here.
I'm not trying to defame anyone. I just want to make sure the honor of the Nude Clan system is being upheld. I want to make sure that
It was upheld.
I want to make sure that
I
I
was
know.
proved innocent.
I wanted to make sure. I was conflicted. I didn't want to make you
Yes, you
into
did.
what you are.
Yes, you did. Don't
I
you
wanted
fucking
to,
lie.
I wanted to put a case out there and see what everyone else thought. It was never about me. Okay. So congratulations on being innocent. Come on right here.
Oh.
Shake.
Oh,
Shake. Look at that friendship.
look at that.
is-
Fuck.
What kind of a
soft.
Did you just cradle his hand? That wasn't even a handshake. That was like a "May I kiss your hand, madam?"
I can't reach
Whoa.
it.
Yeah, he's got those stubby
He just
arms.
has the little tiny hands. I forget about this.
Yeah, they are very small.
He was implying that something else is small.
My hands are
Yeah,
huge.
dick.
Wrong. We also have another poll. The next game that Caleb Craig and I will be playing will be Parasite Eve 2. It won with 17 votes. Second place was Siphon Filter. So that one's coming up.
I voted for that one.
Hitman with 6 votes and Armello with 4 votes.
I
So.
voted for Parasite Eve too because I just did not want to play it.
And that's the thing is I would have nominated it for Joe if it wouldn't have won with you.
Yeah, I knew that.
So it was going to happen. So Caleb Craig and I in 7 weeks.
Joe would hate it more than me, so probably.
Oh, I'm
should've
sure
saved it
he
for
would.
that.
Joe didn't even beat the first one, so
Fuck you.
That's true. God knows.
There
what
were
Joe would
some
do to
people
him.
who did vote, of course. I appreciate those votes.
Yeah.
All right, Craig. Only buy Nude games for Nude Clan was one of your goals.
Yep.
How'd you do this week?
Good.
Okay.
I did
Are we
good.
really-
Still
Come on.
going for it. Still going strong.
You're supposed to, quote, keep up on your comics.
Yep.
Have you been keeping up on them comics?
Yeah, I've been buying a Batman comic every time it comes out.
Okay.
Instead of letting them build up.
Okay.
Which was the goal?
Did you actually read them or just buy them?
I think I'm behind on.
Wait, what does the goal actually say?
Keep up on comics. It is such a vague goal.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like keep up means read.
No,
dude,
it
don't pull this shit right now.
What it means.
Caleb, don't.
I left it vague for a reason.
Don't make me.
We
Go
will decide.
tribunal on your
We will
ass.
decide
It's vague.
what it is.
The vagueness
after the show.
is the key there.
All right, since I know you're going to read them, I'll let this one go. I won't worry about it.
All right.
Yeah, you've been keeping up on your blog posts.
I have.
24 books in the year.
I'm still on one, halfway through another, so still
behind?
Yeah, I'm a little bit behind.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Brothers of a
Of another
failed goal.
And you wanted to
It's not a
fuck
failed
each other,
goal.
you sick freaks.
It's going to be probably for me.
For you.
Yes,
How many books did you pick?
a lot.
52.
Yeah, yeah.
How's that
He
going?
matched my goal.
1.5 is how it's going.
Oh, shit.
I am.
Wait, what was the book that you read?
Just go read a whole bunch of Goosebumps.
It was Fault in Our
I
Stars.
will. I'll get every
Oh.
Goosebumps book.
You've only had time to read that 200-page book.
It's like 4, but it does take 2 hours to
All right.
read. It's really fast.
Yeah. I just
Like
took
it
forever
drags in the
doing
middle.
It does drag in the middle. It drags in the middle until they finally meet the dude. Because, like, my thing when I was reading that book, I was like, I don't buy this plot. This plot is way out there.
Yeah, it's like this is like 150 pages of I don't even know what.
No, it was when they like decided to go to Amsterdam. I was like, what? Like it wasn't quite built up in the way that was like a realistic thing to do in the book.
Yeah.
But then after they go there, I was like, oh, okay, I can buy it now.
Yeah.
It's like it was just a weird thing. Like the going to Amsterdam like didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah,
like it felt false. It felt false in this star. Cameron.
Was that all Caleb's goals?
You're supposed to read through one series of comic books.
Right, and I'm working on that still. Okay. So I'm subscribed to a comic book that's still coming out every issue every month, and so I'm still picking those up. But I also want to read through the Vader one since that's closer to being done.
Okay,
and so hopefully that's
closer to being done.
Well, it's closer to being done, being written.
So he needs to do a full series.
I only need like a fucking afternoon to read a whole series of comic books.
It's not close to being done.
Okay, so I might have to find. So you walk into that comic book store and you go, "Hey, can you tell me what's a series that's done?" And they go, "Well, done? What do you mean by they're never done?"
Hey, well, there are chronological order.
There are some that are logic. there are some that are completed. It just depends on like whether you mean like a superhero one, because generally they are not ever going to end.
So I'm gonna keep
unless it's like a story
count
arc.
that towards my goal, because if it keeps going, it's not my fault. I picked 2 comic book series, and if it's gonna fucking keep sending issues,
Well, Saga's done, isn't it?
No, Saga's still going.
Well, the fuck did you?
I did not say Saga.
All right,
I don't want to do the.
No,
porn
I
mag.
got the Saga, but I still got to read the last 2.
I don't want to do the porn mag.
Yeah, it's almost a porn mag. Yeah.
Is that the one with the TVs?
Yeah. The TV's fucking
awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, I did actually read 3 comic books. That wasn't a goal of mine, but because one of you guys bought the Saga Omnibus. And
I did.
I long-term borrowed it. It's in on my
it was for
shelf.
the 3 of you guys.
It's on my sister's shelf.
Yeah.
That's probably not a safe place for it.
Yeah, that's probably not. You're right. Okay. There is 30 books of nonfiction.
I am about partway through 2 books of nonfiction.
All right.
And I am. I was doing the Keynes Hayek one, and the dude narrating it, he's so boring. It's about economy, right? About the 2 different points of view of what economy should be. About what?
How can you liven that up, though?
Oh, his voice is so boring, and so I'm listening at 1.6 speed, and it adds inflection. So speeding this guy up adds inflection to his fucking words. It's fun. It's the only way you can do it. I mean, I'm interested now. It's like after he started speaking that fast, I'm actually getting drawn into the story of both these economists, and it's really interesting stuff about about how World War I, and all the stipulations that they placed on Germany caused World War II.
Yeah.
Yep. And then he's just getting to the little nuances of that, and it's really interesting. And I'm still working on my IT book that I'm doing.
All right. $2,000 emergency fund.
My goal is to save an extra $167 a month, and I've done that so far.
So you're making it $2,000 over the full year?
Yeah. That was the goal, to have $2,000 saved by the end of the year.
All right.
Yeah.
2 blog posts a month?
I still have 4 to do this month. So I haven't done any of the 4.
Get to 200 pounds.
I had a break from the diet this past week in a few days because a good work friend of mine had his birthday and we all ate pizza. So
can you never say no, man? Like I have like fucking birthday parties I go to, and I just say no.
I'm good at
I do
saying
too,
no.
but then I break it. So it's
no. See, it was thing that I wanted him to know how special his birthday was to me. So I had some fucking pizza.
I had some pizza, then I fucked him.
No.
But you guys can come out.
How's the gym?
I haven't been. I hear he's doing well.
I haven't been to the gym twice a week
Jim's
since
doing
the
well.
beginning of the year.
Yeah, not once.
Huh. That might be a tribunal.
Caleb's been 2 times.
I didn't put a goal
you're
for
not
gym.
the fucking gym goal.
I didn't put any gym goal.
I was told Jim, I will forgive you and just say work out 2 times a week, and you can work out anywhere.
Okay.
But at least that's if I were you, I would rewrite your goal that way.
Okay.
Amend the Nude institution.
But if you have a gym membership, I mean, it says gym 2 times a week, man.
Yep. And I was thinking about canceling my gym membership and doing the dojo stuff, like I was talking about. Doing the dojo.
What was the? You remember what was the name of the dojo from Napoleon Dynamite? The one guy goes
what is
to.
that?
You should totally just fucking join that dojo.
Oh God, dude, I can't remember. All right, Schweiss.
Yeah.
170 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
What's
was
your
the goal.
excuse for breaking the diet?
You know what? I was on it, so I got off of it to go on the trip, right? And I got back on, and I got down to sort of ish where I was kind of at, but still like 5-6 pounds above where I was before the trip, and I just didn't drop anything for like the whole week. And I've been sick, and I'm not feeling good, and I'm like, you know what? Yesterday or on Thursday at work, I was like, fuck this, dude. I'm just gonna get like real food. Like, I'm tired of being on this thing and not losing any weight. So I just said, fuck it, and I haven't gone back on it yet. It's just irritating
This
after
morning,
a while.
he was like face first in his chip bag, just...
Yeah. Well, I also want to get rid of all the non-diet food that I have. So that when I do go back on it, probably tomorrow, it will
Another
be
part of
easier.
me not
How do
being
you
back on the
get
diet.
non-diet? I thought you cleared that stuff before.
No, I have like 4 pounds of rice in there still. I don't eat the rice, though. I'm not like obsessed with rice.
I got a rice problem.
I'll eat it if I need to, but
Dude, I love rice.
Rice is something that goes with something else. You don't
No,
eat
dude,
rice by itself.
rice with like a little bit of soy sauce,
soy
and
sauce,
that's just fucking
Rice with
goes
a little
with
bit of soy sauce,
liquid salt.
some peas, and some little pieces of ham. A little bit of egg.
I'll make you some
much work.
some fried rice.
Dude, all you do is like make rice and then you pop a raw egg into it and mix it up. That's good. That's good shit, man.
yeah, that's not going super well. But I have been back to the gym. I've just been sick, so I don't know. My body's kind of sore, and I am not in good shape, dude. I am fucking weak now. It's really pathetic. So like when I go, the next like 4 days, I'm just broken. I'm like really sore. But yeah, I'm
2
working
blog
on it.
posts a month.
I caught up on my blog posts. I know I got some shit last week, so I threw a bunch on. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at right now. I am still working on the Megadeth one, guys. I've actually had to work at my job lately, which is a weird thing.
He still had time to watch a full fucking feature, though, while at work.
I
on
did watch
Friday.
John Wick at work.
Yeah, I've been real hard at work.
I had to double down the next day, but I've been doing the stuff I was doing for overnight. I've been doing those feedbacks while doing my regular job.
Are they gonna have you switch over or something?
They might, but right now
Are they
hired-
prepping you? Or are they priming you?
I hope so. They hired a bunch of new people, and they have one person like doing everything that they put in the blog. They have to like run through them first, and so And so I'm doing the feedback on his regular people.
Okay.
So I might end up doing it because if they hire more people, they'll probably have to hire.
I'll see you in the night shift.
Yeah. It might happen. I hope it does, because then I'll be getting a lot of money. But then my life will be ruined. So
You stay here.
Why
again
will your life
and do
be
the
ruined?
night shift here or go there?
I'll be here.
Okay.
You're the one that gave me that. You're the one that gave me that clackety clack, motherfucker.
And I don't notice it when I have Relaxio going.
Oh, that's good.
It's the light that gets me.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right. $7,000 towards principal of house.
All right. So got my tax return. First part of it, it was like $1,700 or something. And the thing I did right when I got it in,
You spent it all on the podcast.
yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting this office space paid off for the podcast. No, I put $2,700 into my house payment, and it was it's normally like $745, and I just put an extra $2,000 on top of that. So I paid like $2,300 worth of principal already. So
Oh God, that's good.
yeah, that part's gonna happen. That one's gonna be
All
mine.
right.
That's
All
the
right.
one goal. I'm not.
Then
gonna
you
fuck
had
up.
some from before, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you said. Yeah.
From the first payment of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
that's awesome. 6% of your check into retirement.
I'm doing it, but gotta say it hurts.
Yeah, I've been doing 5%. I've noticed a little bit.
It's
Well, it'll hurt worse when you don't have any.
when I don't have any fucking money when I'm old.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm doing it. It is.
I'm saying that, but I'm totally not doing it right now. So.
Yeah, well, it's all. That's the thing is like I have other things I want to pay off first, but it's for this thing to succeed. It's all about the timing. It's about how long you have it in there. That's why I was like, I just need to do it. So I made it a goal and did it. The really cool part is the matching. They match half of whatever I put in, so they're giving me a free 3%
Mine
of my
is
check
full
every
up
time.
to 5%.
Yeah. So Cameron's is
So,
even
yeah.
better. So it's free money. So it's like crazy to
You
not
just do the automatic percentage thing. It just
Yeah.
goes out. Okay.
I just gave him. I said 6%.
Oh, that doesn't even need to be really a goal. It's just
Well, it's
something
just
you do.
Yeah, whether or not I do it, I can turn it off though.
Oh,
I can turn it off.
Don't do that.
if I want. Yeah, I know. That's why. it's
Wait,
the
you're
goal.
only giving them 3%, and then they're matching 3%.
No, I'm giving them 6%, and they're matching 3%.
Oh, okay.
So I'm getting a free 3% of my check from them every week,
okay.
every 2 weeks.
Okay, gotcha.
Don't. Yeah, you can't catch
I
me.
was like, what?
Trying to catch me with my fucking pants down. Which is not what I want to happen, by the
have you
way.
bought any games not for Nude Clan?
No, I totally almost did. I was playing. Oh, that's right. I played NCAA football 2007 this week, and I suck. But what I was thinking of doing, I was like, man, I wish I had one that was more recent. And I almost got up and walked and drove over to GameStop to buy like an NCAA football game. And I was like, oh shit, I can't do it. So I didn't. I instead just got pounded with my.
We got to nominate one of those games, and so we can try.
Yeah, we do. We need a sports game at some point.
The one of the basketball games.
You're
was
losing
free
at
for
Beat
Plus a
Craig
while
at the
back.
Hog.
It's true.
And then
Gonna put me on trial for that.
52.
Only at the end of the year.
52 books.
Yeah, that's going to take some catching up. I am 1.5 books in, so I need to read. I'm supposed to be at like 6 books right now, right?
I'm about to check the calendar, so I'll let you know in a second how many books you have.
Yeah, so 1.5 is where I'm sitting right now. I could probably finish the second one in like a few hours if I
Hey,
wanted.
he's saying your mic broke.
My mic broke?
What?
I hear him.
Mine? What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Oh, someone on the
Critical.
stream. Anyway, what?
it
what
probably
how many,
just crackled for a second. That's not a fucking break. All right.
What? How many am I supposed to be at?
6.
6. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
you're
not.
supposed to finish the 6th book this week.
Just go read
Okay.
some fucking Goosebumps. You'll be on track.
Choose your own adventure.
There's some small books I can probably pick up that I've wanted to read. The one I'm reading now is Life of Pi. It's
I have
really short.
there's 3 books that are pretty short that I really enjoyed that I can give to you. It'd probably be like a book a day.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
All right.
so got some work to do.
So I have applied for graduation. I'm waiting. That was one of my things, was graduation. $7,500 by August. So far, I've got like 500 something saved up. So it's not on track, but But I am getting a bigger tax return than I thought I was, so that'll be nice. And then my parents were a little weird about something because they know about my goal and made it sound like they might actually help me go over there and do the thing that I wanted to do. And so I'm like, so they were like, no, just keep saving. Don't worry about it. I'm like, what?
Oh, okay. But if
Kommt again?
what happens if you don't save the money, but you still go on the trip? Is that goal met?
I would say it
the
is
dollar amount
if he
is
gets
not
it.
met, and that's what
So,
I put.
well, I guess half
But part
of it.
of this dollar amount is getting a like dropping most of my shit and just getting a good gaming PC or a gaming laptop.
Well,
So
that's
I can
something.
do both gaming for Nude Clan on and
We haven't talked about that on the show yet, though, have we?
No, we haven't.
me getting a good
Well, we've talked about the
gaming
laptop. Yeah.
No, we haven't talked about anything else having to do with
So
this
I mean,
money
it's
goal.
all part of the going digital thing. I mean, you want to be able to have everything on one device that's good
Yeah.
enough to keep up on recent games. So
Yeah, and then I got another big goal but it's both the money, like that whole amount of money is for both those things.
okay.
And so
Wait,
I'm
how much
working
did you
on that.
budget for the computer, though? Just curious.
$1,300, but I might actually go less than that. I might do like a $900 laptop. So something that's good.
As long as I can do video editing and shit. That's
Really what I'm worried about. Get to 200 pounds. God, I've lost like 4 pounds, but after I gained a little bit, I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm still on the diet. Writing screenplay, totally have like 7 pages typed up, so that's going pretty well. 52 books. I'm on book 6.
All right.
So I've read 5. And I am currently listening to Fires of Heaven.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not Fires of Heaven. No, Daggers of... Whichever one's the one after Lord of Chaos.
The 7th one?
Yeah. Path of
Crown of
Daggers.
Swords.
Yeah.
Is it Crown of Swords? Here, I got.
Pretty sure it's Crown of Swords.
Anyway, so I'm on that
Don't fail
book.
me.
I'm also reading a couple
I will sue
things
you.
that I'm assuming if I keep like slowly reading these 3 other books that I'm slowly reading, eventually I'll just be able to knock them out like one after, just knock out 3 in a row really quickly. So that's like my goal. So I'm reading English Traits by Ralph Waldo Emerson. I'm also reading poems and songs by Robert Burns, and then I'm reading 1163 from Stephen King at the same time. That one's really that one's a fast reader, actually, considering how huge it is. Like, it's fun to read, but I read it while I'm at work, so I don't get to read it too much.
You gonna watch that show after you finish it?
I don't know. It depends on how I feel about the book after I'm done. Some dude came in. He saw that I was reading the book, and then he was like, yeah, I read the book. Tried watching the show, but then another guy was like, I've never read the book, but that show is awesome. And so I'm getting like the whole entire gambit of people, like, with their opinions about
You
the
need
show.
someone that's like,
versus
they're
the
both
book.
shit.
Well, it's got James Franco, and you love James Franco.
I do like James Franco, yeah. So yeah.
Notice how he uses like instead of love?
What? It's like you think
You said
I choose
love.
my words
and
carefully.
he's like, yeah, I like James Franco.
I love Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
I like James Franco.
Well, you've never seen James Franco's ass, though. And you do see Jake Gyllenhaal's ass in, what is that, Jarhead? Where he's plowing his girlfriend in that, like, scene that's just like, oh! Out of nowhere.
That's not him.
I thought it was him.
No, it's not him.
Oh, wait, not
It was
him
someone
in the
else.
scene?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was.
Like
oh,
he-
no, it was the dude
He's
who's
watching the tape, but
Yeah, it was the dude's wife, and they were all watching someone
Yeah,
plow his wife,
someone
and
else
he's
was
like
plowing
fucking
his wife.
pissed.
that's
That
right.
movie's fucked.
That's such a good movie. I know you
I just
hate it.
I
but
just love the
it.
Allstate guy.
Yeah,
He's in there
Allstate
swearing.
guy?
Yeah, that part made me laugh. That was great.
Anyway, so those are my goals. Does anybody have anything they want to share? Anybody?
Share
Sharing
time. After getting fat, we have share hour.
Well, I guess the only thing that I would mention is that E3 is going to be open to the public this time around, and tickets are around $250.
Oh,
So if you're willing to shell out that much money,
Nope.
go to fucking E3.
No.
Where's E3?
Nope.
California, I think, isn't it?
Do you want to go?
I think it might be this time.
Do you want to go?
Nope.
I'm not 100% sure where it is. I'll have to
Dude,
look.
it's rough.
Just $250 and then the money to travel and to sleep.
Yeah.
Nope.
Sleep in the car.
No, thank you.
Yeah, we could.
No, thanks. This ain't a fucking Led Zeppelin concert.
Yeah.
This is
It's a
thing
giant.
where it's like, hey, we'll give you demos of games you'll be able to have at your house.
Yeah, it's true. Well, there's
Not
a lot
like
of
Led Zeppelin could come into my living room. Okay,
there's a lot of tech stuff they do at E3 too, isn't there?
Yeah, there's
It's
a
not
lot
always
of
just the gaming thing.
You could have experienced 3D porn in person.
I think there was an event for that in one of the E3s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
would
get
be-
Joe to go.
I'd be like, well,
true.
now,
There
do
was
you
a
mind if I
virtual
just
porn
stay in
thing.
this chair for like 30 minutes till the shit like cools down?
Can I borrow your binder?
Yeah. Thank you. Or they give you like a Pornhub towel and you just like toss it over and it like hangs to the erection. It's like a shelf.
Pitching a tent over here.
Yeah. That would be really weird. It's like, especially if that was your first stop, and then you're like, man, now I got to walk around with this rock hard.
How long do you fucking stay rock hard in that situation?
we are disgusting people.
I'm not some old fucking man.
Like, as soon as my attention's somewhere else,
Look, man. Out of all of us, you're the only dude with hip problems. So.
That's true. Yeah, man.
I think the hip.
I've used my hips a lot.
The hip is connected to the hip bone's connected to the penis bone. Don't you remember that song?
I don't remember that being part of the song.
That was an extra verse, but cut from the final product. Yeah, so that would be fun to go to E3, but I don't think it's worth it.
It would be sweet. We'll have to try it one day.
Caleb, are you interested in going to another Distant Worlds concert here in Salt Lake?
The one in Salt Lake?
Yeah.
Maybe.
In the summer?
In the balcony.
And not if it's a cax length away, no.
Well, no, there's a special seat where you can like actually sit from like a bungee cord from the ceiling and just, like, you just hang there.
Oh, yeah, because that would be so much better.
Dude, that would be fucking crazy.
Sweet. I would take that shit in a heartbeat.
Where is it at? Is it at Energy Solutions or where?
Energy Solutions for a symphony?
I don't think it's at Energy Solutions.
No, it's not.
Is it at the Broadway Theater?
I can't remember where it is.
Because that has a balcony where you're right up fucking humping it. So,
Dude, the one that we were at in New Jersey was terrible. Like, it was fucking thin, man.
It was
like,
way close. And like anybody that was walking past Caleb probably felt like their life was about to end because there was like no
I felt
space.
like their life was about to end, and I was like, "Don't do anything to die."
It's Bravenel Hall.
Okay.
I've never been
Bravenel
there,
Hall, yeah.
but it's totally
I've been there.
made for that shit. Yeah, so that'll be cool. Yeah, I think that'd be something fun. I want to go. I don't know if you want to. I assume you will.
Yeah, I want to. Well, when is it again?
June 20th, I think, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, should be able to swing.
Yeah, probably by then. Should be fine.
Okay. So I got some ideas for the show we were talking about. We were talking about making Nude Clan a little bit more YouTube friendly. And so we had an argument whether or not we should have not really an argument, a discussion, whether or not we should have green screen or I just try to make things more dramatic. That's all. Green screen or a physical background as far as like what should be behind the camera and behind the house.
Yeah.
And I drew up some designs. I'm pretty excited about this. A design of like a Tetris wall of shelving. So the shelving would come out like 4 to 6 inches, whatever would be like easiest and less cutting involved. 4 to 6 inches out from the wall. Mm-hmm. And then, and I have my like designs and they would be centered around Nude Clan logo and UFF logo. And then an image that would have all the other logos from the other big shows on our network. Right, on the third corner. So there'd be 3 of the squares in the middle, and then the rest would be like a Tetris wall. And then we would take these LED lights, and there'd be 16 different colors of LED lights, and there's totally a set that's like 16 color. And because there's 16 Tetris pieces outside of the logos, there's 1 color of each kind. So it'd be like, we would have a whole like multicolored LED light up system behind the pieces. So it'd be like this really cool 3D effect. And then you put a whole bunch of little gamer gear on the back there, and then you'd light. I was thinking like a light box or maybe a metallic printing of the logos as well. I think this would be a really sweet idea. I don't know how you guys feel about making this show more YouTube friendly. I've only talked to Caleb Schweiss about this.
I don't know, just a good presentation. I mean, a backdrop, yeah, we need one, but then how are we all going to sit? Are we going to do a round table?
No, he wanted to do, if I remember right from this, he wanted all of us to sit on one side of the table with him and Caleb at the ends of the table.
Or it doesn't matter who's at the end.
And then just like have the thing in the background and then the camera facing all of us.
And then are we all going to have our mic just fucking like in front of each and every one of us? Or are we going to do like a boom mic?
I mean, you could, if you really want to, we could mic
or a
us.
lapel mic.
Lapel mics are expensive.
Yeah. The idea I had was like one camera and it's just one of us at each head and the two of us here, and it's far enough back that like this is where the mics would be. We would still be able to see our faces, our reactions.
There is something you can do. You could buy lapel mics that aren't wireless. They'd be wired into the same shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't move, but it's clipped onto your shirt.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Fucking move. So we could honestly try that, but you would need to do 4 of them.
Right. Yeah.
When there's one
two
mic
good
that has a
mics.
separate quality than the other ones, it's
Right.
always off-putting. So like how your mic sounds versus how all the rest of our mic sounds.
Hey,
It's
this
just
is
a
the
little
good
different,
mic, isn't it?
No, it's the bad mic. It's not the
right.
mic that's bad. It's the cord. It's the
Yeah.
cord.
Well, we have the 80. We can go pick up the stuff. Not 80.
Do we have the money?
I don't have it.
I have it.
You were supposed to transfer it into the PayPal. I'm waiting for it.
Well, I have it. I can either just cash it out or I can transfer
Put it
yours.
back into the thing so we can use the actual like card that we're supposed to use for these things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please transfer that.
We do have a card that we.
Yeah. I mean, we could get you a better cord. Probably should get you a better cord.
Probably should. Yeah.
Or we can try the lapel mic. Who knows? You'd have to have a lapel mic with like a pretty good cord on it, so you'd have to do some research.
Yeah, that's something we're looking into, though. And then one of our goals is the news podcast that we would do once a week. I think that would help a lot, too. Just little videos.
It would help. And this is what I've been looking at. I've been looking at Joe Rogan podcast because he also does video on his. And I've been looking at Rooster Teeth's multiple shows.
Yeah.
And that's what they do. They just have like a little studio. It's pretty well lit, and then it's got a pretty cool background, and it just looks good. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the chat here, Krenital said he wants to come out here for Distant Worlds, and he's like, I could crash at the pod house and spoon with Cameron. So, Cameron, there is someone who would choose to fuck you rather than marry or kill you. And that man,
Besides Caleb.
is Krenital. Oh, that's right. I did choose.
I choose death.
Well, you got good taste, Krenital.
I choose death.
Yeah. So no, that is something we want to look into. Rooster Teeth setup would be really cool, but they have so much space. It's like crazy.
Okay. Like I said, we could. I'm thinking 12 feet would be adequate to move chairs back and forth and have enough room to get everybody in the camera. From this wall, which no one's seeing on the stream, but the wall next to me.
Anime titties.
Just kidding.
Oh, man.
Let's not touch that. Okay, so there's a wall next to me, and then it goes all the way down. Thing is that Caleb's place is pretty cramped because we got
I have like 7 million
two
couches.
large couches next to each other that are looking at 2 separate televisions that were all going in a line. And even before then, like you had the 2 couches, and they're just big couches, so they're always in the way. I say in the way of our shows, but maybe we're in the way.
How dare
of the
your
couches.
house be in my way?
Anyway, I've just been thinking about doing this thing, and if anybody has any ideas as far as like creative things that we can do with a visual show, like a
Convert
YouTube
the
show, to make this both a podcast and a YouTube show, just let us know.
I got the pot plants downstairs, so I mean, I can't be down there in the crawl space.
I sleep over the trap door so no one can sneak in there without knowing.
That's also where I'll
Then you
plan
hear
to-
like,
yeah.
God damn it.
Or you could, using the space downstairs, create like a little step down area where it's lower than the rest of the house. Those houses have like miniature stairs that go down to like an area. he could try doing one of those somewhere.
I could dig out the pit too.
Yeah, we can actually make his basement deeper and actually have a room down there.
Yeah, we could.
Do you have to have a permit for that?
I probably do, but I'm not going to do it. Caleb, I was supposed to pay taxes on online purchases this year.
Yeah, I didn't claim that
And
either.
I am not doing that shit. And they accepted it.
Stupid.
They accepted it anyway. So they don't know any better. Stupid
The
bastards.
IRS is listening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
as
what I
Caleb
was
says
saying.
this on the show.
The Utah. It's actually the Utah tax.
They're not fucking doing shit.
No.
Okay.
They haven't given me a return yet, though. And the federal one came in like 5 days ago. So maybe they know. They're like, sir,
we're going to keep this.
we
have it.
see orders from Amazon, sir.
We know.
It was my roommate, I swear. But
All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode.
All right.
And make sure to go to nudeclan.net, twitch.tv/nudeclangaming, facebook.com/nudeclanpodcasts, and join the conversations on those sites.
join the fun.
You can also support the show via our Amazon link. Just click through this link, and anything you get on Amazon, we'll get a small kickback for. There's also a PayPal donation button if you prefer to give that way, or Patreon if you prefer to give that way, and get a chance at winning a random game.
Yes. we
Also,
need to-
leave us a review because
Yeah, please
we
do.
need that. We
We're
haven't
gonna-
gotten one in a while.
We're going to be doing the giveaway for Metal. What the fuck is that movie? The
Mortal Kombat 2, man.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, maybe?
Yeah.
We're going to be giving a copy of that away. So if we don't have a winner, if we don't have a new review, I'll just fucking send it to Game and Asian Cajun again.
What are we going to do
on
with
both?
What are we going to do with the new video game movies? Because when we finally do Assassin's Creed, are we going to buy a copy of Assassin's
Yes.
Creed Descent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once it comes out, yeah.
Okay.
We'll buy it.
DVD, not Blu-ray.
Do they even just make DVDs?
They do.
Oh, do they? Okay. That's
They
good.
certainly do.
Because I don't want to.
I mean, a lot of the times it just depends on who's releasing it. A lot of times they'll just do the combo packs
Oh, okay.
where it's both a Blu-ray and a DVD.
They're like, wow, we bought way too many DVDs.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of them. Here, you can have a free DVD.
You can tweet me at Joseph Gillier.
Me at Obsidian Bar.
Me at Nude Clan Cam.
Me at UFF Podcast.
And we'll see you next week.
Enjoy the nude.
May the list go on.
Live always in the nude.
Fuck off.
No!